Assalamu alaikum. More and more women motorcyclists in Pakistan are whizzing past the patriarchy. Pakistan is an undeniably challenging country for women, and is ranked the 6th most dangerous country in the world for women, according to Thomson Reuters Foundation. For a woman, learning to ride a motorcycle here means knowingly exposing yourself to endless scrutiny, jeers, and disdain on the road, as well as the wrath of society at large. Riding a two-wheeler in a deeply patriarchal, conservative country where motorcycles are stereotypically seen as a male-dominated form of transportation, women riders are steadily on the increase, and this is by no means a weak feat to achieve. In Pakistan, the lack of aggregated data as well as a skewed ownership pattern makes it difficult to collect the actual numbers of female bike riders in the country. The motorbike industry sources estimate the number to be so small as to be negligible. There are an estimated 15 million motorcycles in active use in the country, only a handful of which are primarily used by women. These occasional daredevils wearing helmets above their headscarves can be seen whizzing past in most of the major metropolitan cities of the country. Although women on motorcycles are fast becoming a more and more common sight on the road in metropolitan cities, it is still rare enough to make heads turn and invite second glances, lewd comments, leers, and jeers. Pakistani women face many different struggles on the roads, whether they are heading for work, education, household chores, etc. This represents a major socio-economic challenge in a country where a vast majority of the population cannot afford to buy cars, the only mode of transportation deemed acceptable for women to drive on their own, which is also not without its perils. There is a lack of an efficient mass transit system and proper public transport in most major cities, let alone small towns and rural areas of the country. Riding your own motorbike is a cost-effective commute option in many major cities, especially for middle-income individuals and youngsters who cannot afford to invest in cars and cabs. The federal and provincial governments should start a scheme to provide easy access to motorcycles for women and girls so that they can commute easily, while the services of an institute should be provided to train them to ride the two-wheelers. Women all over the world are rallying for climate justice since climate change impacts women more than men. What better way for Pakistani women to go forward than riding electric eco-friendly bikes? There are numerous examples of remarkable women all over the country who are willing to hold the bull by the horns and make a name for themselves by not only riding their bikes across the length and breadth of the country but also to train other women and girls. Content courtesy Arab News.